Now I will be discussing parallactic method. Let me first tell you that parallactic method, it sounds something similar to parallax error. It has nothing to do with that. Parallactic method is used, it's an approximate method to find distance between 2 points which are separated by, which are at large distances, like between earth and moon. The distance is very large, so certainly we cannot take a tape and measure. So we use this method. Now how this method works means, let us see one concept. Let us say there is a circle, it has a center and some angle is subtended by this arc. Center is O, this is AB arc. If you see, now this angle is little big, it can be 60 degree, 45 degree. So when I shrink this angle, what will happen? Here there is a arc which is in curve shape. So if I decrease this angle and keep on decreasing this angle, what is going to happen? You will end up with a situation like this. The angle is very, very small, almost like this. Here also you have got an arc, but this arc is more like a small straight line. Now in this situation, if theta is the angle which is in radians, we know this relationship, S is equal to R theta. So from here I can get theta. Theta is equal to S divided by R. S is this arc portion, not this straight portion, it is the arc portion divided by R, the radius of the circle. I will get the angle subtended which is in radians. Remember here, this angle is in radians, not degrees. So when I shrink this, when you are in a situation where this angle is very, very small, like 0.01 degree, 0.0105 degree, like that, very, very small, what will happen? This arc length also will be very, very less, almost equal to a straight line. When R is a constant, when you drop theta by a large amount, S also will drop. So in this situation, the enlarged version will look something like this. We will be dealing this as a straight line, so it will look something like this. This is just an exaggerated version. Let us say this is theta, so we will call this as D and as B. B means base. Okay, so the small arc portion which we are now assuming as a straight portion, it is called B, and this will be D. When this is B is very, very small, B is very, very small compared with D. So in this situation, even if I draw a perpendicular here, even that also will be almost equal to D only. So this perpendicular, if I drop, even this also will be almost equal to D, because B is very, very small compared with the D. D is the radius. If I imagine this as a huge circle, then D is like that radius. Okay, so here what is the relationship now? So here can I find this theta value using the same concept here? Then what is S here? S is B here. Okay, so B is equal to theta times D, or theta is equal to B by D. This is the relationship. Now this theta is called parallactic angle or parallax angle. So if I know theta and B, I can work out D. If I know B and D, I can work out theta. So application of this is, we can find large distances using this method, and this method is called parallactic method. So remember here one thing, that theta must be in radians. So how to convert radians into degrees or degrees into radians, this has been dealt in the previous video. Remember that conversion factor And here conversion of angle is very important, because many times students commit a mistake in that, because of which the answers you get is wrong. And here condition is that this is the condition. Okay, theta must be very small. Theta is very small, then this is automatically satisfied. This won't work for large theta angles.